This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.
You know, it's pretty easy to tell when the NBA offseason rolls around and the content's here talking about pretty much nothing. You know, August is the slowest time of the year for the NBA. There's nothing going on. Luckily, this year we had the Olympics to hold us over, but we're analyzing highlight videos and gym workouts and Rico Hines runs and things like that. But in my opinion, today we've hit an all-time low as a clip has surfaced of Paul George, and you will not believe what people are saying about this. I told you in the last few weeks, right, how the NBA media and the media in general is trying to make the Sixers out as a public villain. Maybe that's because they don't like Joel Embiid, or they don't like Paul George, or the Sixers haven't got past the second round, and it's good material to, you know, kind of talk about and just hold on to, right? Nonetheless, I cannot believe what we're going to talk about today. So we'll react to the clip and give our thoughts on it, as well as some news and insight into a couple other things, including one from Paul George's podcast where he answers a question that they tried to set him up with. We'll talk about it all. Welcome into Philly Take with RB. I'm RB. Do me a favor, like the show, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the coverage. One announcement I did want to make is that the training camp will be held on October 1st. This is per the Sixers. They said 10-1 to 10-5 will be the training camp this year, and it'll actually be in the Bahamas, which is where Nick Nurse is taking the team. And Media Day will be held on September 30th. So as always, we will give you the coverage. We'll be live or dropping videos and keeping you up to date on all this, but it cannot come fast enough at this point. No matter what happens this year with the Sixers, whether they're good, bad, or in between, they're going to be talked about a lot. They're going to be a hot topic, and I cannot wait to break it down every single day with all of you. One other thing that I wanted to highlight that just came out, shout out to Philly Sixers Galaxy. Per Mike Scotto, Paul George and Caleb Martin both have 15% trade kickers. So if they are traded, they will get a bonus in that amount of that percentage. So percentage of a salary that is awarded as a bonus in the event of a trade. So they will get a 15% bonus if either one are traded. Hopefully that does not happen. The only guy right now that could be a potential trade chip, at least in terms of what we're evaluating, is KJ Martin. And that is due, you know, to matching salaries and trying to compete now with this new CBA, which we've already talked about a lot. But speaking of Paul George, okay, this is what we're going to talk about today. Hater Report put this out on Twitter, and there's a lot of other accounts as well. Obviously, they're out to, you know, put out this kind of material, which is fine. But they said, it's over for Philly already. Paul George is out here in China getting clamped by dudes who just got off work. There's other accounts out here saying that Paul George got clamped by a Chinese Uber driver. I saw one that said he got clamped by Jackie Chan and Wei Li. And then another one said that the Sixers are cooked. We have no possibility of succeeding or winning this year. It was actually a Clippers account, funny enough. And it cracks me up, right? James Harden, Paul George, and I think it's Kyle Kuzma and one other are out there in China for, I guess, is an exhibition match. I don't even know what it is. I tried to look up a score. I tried to look up information. There's nothing. There's nothing out there about this. And I saw people talking about Paul George and James Harden teaming up, which is wonderful. But this is the clip that we are reacting to on August 21st of 2024. They're saying Paul George got clamped by a Chinese Uber driver. So this is what we're talking about. This is what we're doing. Sixer fans know summer videos well enough, per the likes of Ben Simmons and many others, to not give a crap about them anymore. We don't care. What people did not show you, though, are these other clips. Okay, let's watch this one. Why don't they talk about this one? Oh, right, it doesn't fit their agenda. They want to make Paul George look bad. Let's look at this one. How come they didn't surface this clip? How come this one isn't going viral? It's a nice dish right there by PG. Wait, let's look at another one. Why not? Oh, look, another nice dish off to the teammates. Can somebody tell me what this game even is? I know James Harden was there last year for some event. Nice shot right there. And we got one more as well. There's a dish out to the corner. PG fading away. Boom. So as much as they want to play this clip and try to make fun of Paul George, they need to show you all the material. again, I have no clue what this is, but PG is fine. And I think he, Tyrese Maxey, and Joel Embiid are going to be the best trio in the NBA this season. Matter of fact, I'm so confident in that I am going to put an odd on them to win the NBA Finals. And we got to give a shout out to our sponsor of today's show. It is the Great Bet US. Ladies and gentlemen, you can go ahead and do this right now by clicking the link down in the description or pin in the comments and use our link to get a 125% deposit match bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000 using BetUS. We're going to go to NBA Championship, and we're going to put more odds on the Sixers to win. Plus 800 right now. PG, Joel Embiid, and Tyrese Maxey should be automatic. And BetUS has you covered with all your odds. So once again, go ahead and check them out. And shout out to them for partnering with us on the show. Yeah, these 3 should be incredible together. Maxey, PG, and Joel. Matter of fact, they should be able to give you 80 to 90 points per game. And if some of the additional ancillary pieces that you have brought in can just do their normal jobs, there's no reason this team can't be elite. Sure, they may need one more piece. They may need a rebounder, but guess what? They still have trades. They still have other things they can do. They still have an open roster spot. So the fact that people are overreacting about this Paul George clip here in the middle of the summer is pretty hilarious to me. Now, the one other thing I wanted to highlight was Paul George on his podcast having Chet Holmgren as a guest, and Chet tried to set him up, quite frankly. And let's hear what he said about who should take the last shot for the Philadelphia 76ers in a game.
Y'all chemistry. Y'all need a bucket end of the game. Who's shooting the game winning shot? You or Joe?
That's funny.
That's a Nick Nurse question. I'm gonna deflect that to Nick Nurse.
Okay, that's a PR answer.
That's hilarious.
That's whoever Nick Nurse draw it up for, we gonna get the best shot.
Okay.
So I don't understand why these other guys are laughing. I thought that was a perfect answer. I thought that was a wonderful answer. You know, he didn't overstep any boundaries. He said that's a Nick Nurse question. Chet said that's a PR answer, and PG said whoever he draws it up for will take the last shot. I thought that was great maturity and great leadership, but I guess I'm missing the joke here or something. I mean, that was a structured answer, and that's how it should be. No matter who takes the last shot, the Sixers are going to have a lot of opportunity this season to create mismatches, to create advantages on both sides of the ball, and I'm excited to see how it plays out. So, look, they can try to set them up. Everybody can try to set up the Sixers. They are going to, again, be a hot topic all season long. But now is your best opportunity. It's your best chance to finally get to the promised land. And you have a couple teams to compete with, but with another year under the Nick Nurse system and having more familiarity. And once that chemistry starts to glue and gel together, this team should be really freaking good. I cannot wait for the season. Those are my thoughts. Give me yours down below. Did Paul George getting clamped by an Uber driver make you think any different about this team moving forward? Appreciate everybody tapping in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Philly take to the moon. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.